Welcome to another episode of the GINN podcast. This is your host, G11, aka Gilbert Sanchez. Oh, I said that backwards, but anyways, an exciting time. This is an exciting time. This is a new series, and it's called The Series About Nothing. And I want to go into a little bit about why I'm doing the series, why how I came up with the inspiration. If you see my Instagram and Facebook post, that's pretty much where all the information that I'm about to say has been. But yeah, I Wale's fourth album released back in 2015, about 5 years ago, and it was one of the first albums that I listened to every song from track one to the last track. Shit, about I'm not even exaggerating. Well, first and foremost, I listened to it thoroughly, like the whole album, and it was just so pure because he talked about tons of things, marriage and love, a different social justice. He went into drug abuse, dealing with fame, and how it translated to his friends and family, not being accepted, him being disrespected in the rap community or the whatever hip hop community, how he was being accepted as far as other rappers, the way people looked at him, just all these different issues that were happening in his life before the album. And I felt like that was kind of his outlet to express himself. So, shit, with this series, I definitely want to do the same thing. There's a lot of issues out in the world today, there's a lot of education topics I would love to talk about. The previous series, I I'm not gonna lie. I got caught up in in my own business and my own work, and I just didn't never had time. And I think with a lot of the news going around now, it's kind of hard to put out information when most of it's just kind of just turmoil. So I never like to put out any negative thoughts. I never like to put out any negative energy, I guess. So I think with this series, I'll do a little bit more better, just because it's gonna be shit that I normally talk about or shit that I preach to my friends, preach to my family. So I'm definitely familiar with some of this information I'm about to give out. But yeah, shit. Let's get into the this fucking episode as far as what I'm going to talk about. But I have it right here. Let me look. So the first shit. So the first thing I wanted to do with this podcast is release a topic that I think starts off with most people don't either don't have or they have trouble finding it, or it doesn't. A lot of people around them don't have it, so they can maybe teach their circle, but it's having the right mindset. So what I want to do is I'll go through a couple things that I personally used to kind of develop this mindset that I have, and then um, I'll transition to like things that I don't know, shit that I do every day to kind of keep me in focus. So I think the first and foremost is information. I think education is up there too. So like information, you have to build this type of, um, I guess, sense of just the amount of thoughts and the amount of information you're getting from all these different sources, whether it's school, your family, your friends of whatever. You definitely want to have this sense of information in your brain so you can develop what is right and what is wrong. That's kind of the basis. As when you go, I guess, further in life, as you grow older, you start to understand, or at least I did, start to understand that some of this information is false. Some of this information is not what it's portrayed as. And you start to have these own thoughts to, I don't know, to build yourself up to what you want to be, to have the right mindset. And I think one of the couple of things that I learned in college was having that right mindset. I mean, now, granted, I merely don't use the degree I sought out for, but I think the soft skills and the people I met, the work that I did throughout college it definitely developed my mindset to where it's at. So I think with friends, networking is by far the biggest thing that I wish I would have done a little bit more in college because you are there with people that have so many more, not I wouldn't say so many more, but have a little bit more research resources than you. And they might have the same interests. They might know somebody that knows somebody that can put you on, or like just all these different scenarios. So networking is probably one of the biggest things. And then again, how network ties in is to the right mindset is they teach you things that they've learned from mentors or shit that they just learned on their own. So it kind of just ties in. Um, I think the next one, let me see. I forget. That's why I write this shit down, man. Let me see. See, I'm all over the fucking place. Oh, so having goals, whether if it's small goals or whether if you're fucking, I want to be the president of the United States, or that's probably like a bad, not a bad term, but like with everything going on, I don't know, something big. Just dream big. And like I said, it can be small or big, but definitely put that out there because I like while I'm talking, I'm gonna try to figure out if I have any goal that was like just out absurd. And anyways, yeah, just put that out there because if you don't put it out there, for sure you're not gonna believe it, and then the people around you are not gonna believe it. Because there's been times, I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've said um, I would do something and a scenario came up and I just so happened to not do it, or something happened and I never got around to it. But I think when you put that out there and you put it, like let's just say you write it down, or you can just keep reminding yourself every day. Oh, I got one. So this was must have been in 2018. I I ramble a lot, but um, I'm about to say what I was thinking about earlier about a story that I have that I put into kind of fruition. But so it was 2018. I remember telling a buddy of mine that I worked at a bank with. He was like, "So what do you want to do? Like, what? Why are you getting into? Why are you going to college?" Or and he started just talking about me about college. And I think the biggest, I remember telling him that I wanted to start a business. No idea. No, back this was yeah about 2 years ago. No idea how to start a business, the formation of it, the education you need, the taxes that are involved, the documents you need to file to get a fucking bank account. Like no idea. But I threw that out there because I knew first and foremost that I didn't want to work at that shitty ass bank, and then second, I always told myself, well, yeah, since for a while I've told myself that I didn't want to work for anybody else. I wanted to create my own schedule. I wanted to work for myself. Like I knew or I know I could accomplish a lot when yeah, just having my own business. So I put that out there, but definitely create some goals, big or small, doesn't matter. And I think the next one would just be execute. Definitely execute those goals because just like I said previously, I would never get around to the goals that I have. So um, if I were to either write it down, just say like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this and this and this today," like write out a to do list, or yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, definitely execute your fucking goals because I mean, you're never gonna get around to it. You're never gonna put that energy out there, and it's definitely gonna help you with your mindset. What else? What else? I'm trying to. I have nothing else other than what I'm gonna finish talking about, but I want this video to go a little longer. So, um, I think the other thing that I would say too is definitely your family and friends. They definitely bounce off energy off of you. You and your friends bounce off energy off of each other, and I know there's some circles, or I've seen some circles where they just have that one negative person, or that side crew within a crew that's negative, or I mean, whatever the case may be, and there's shit, even family members, bro. That's kind of like the worst part about it because you expect these family members to, kind of be on your side, kind of pump you up, kind of amp you up, kind of just give you the energy that you need to do whatever you want to do. And sometimes they're fucking negative as fuck. Like sometimes these people don't. Yeah, honestly, sometimes these people don't want you to succeed in life because they're mad at the fact that they are older and they don't have or they didn't do what they wanted to do when when they were your age. And I think that's the biggest fact when I've seen either personal family members, I've seen other family members, and they're just mad. Like, are you wake up mad? How you wake up mad, dog? That doesn't fucking make sense to me. Anyways, any fucking ways. A couple things that I fucking do. Um, like for instance, I think a thing that fucks with me the most, and I always do it. I don't always do it, but it never fails. It fucks up my mindset. It fucks up like I guess my routine. When I don't wake up early. So I usually wake up early either to work out, whether if it's like cardio, whether if it's just weightlifting, and or just to do some fucking business work, just to kind of get my mind in the mode to set basically set the tone for the day. And it fucks with me because I'm just when I wake up late, it makes it feel like that time could have been well in reality. I'm speaking facts, but that time could have been used for something useful, and I'm rushing. Shit, the camera's moving. I need to stop making the table fucking move, and I'm rushing. So when I'm rushing, shit starts to fucking tremble down. It's like a domino effect. I'm fucking cooking breakfast. I burn the fucking bacon, or I don't fucking um I don't flip the fucking pancake right, or like just something fucks up. Like just yeah, something just always fucks up. Usually towards late, like later in the day, kind of winds down because I've caught up to what I'm supposed to do that day or my to-do list. And it's not as like the tension between myself and the fucking I don't know, the energy in the fucking room is not as hostile as it is in the fucking morning. But yeah, that's my I guess that's my fucking tip for the listeners. Just wake up fucking early. Just do something. Um and be like fucking be like my boy B and just be like my boy B and just wake up and stand up as soon as you fucking wake up. But that's an inside joke. Only him and the crew will get it. But um yeah, man. Hopefully you're excited for this series just like I am because I got a ton of information coming out. I got a ton of content. Um if you're listening right now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, and I think Amazon Music, because I think they just wrote out the podcast section on their actual app or their actual shit. So if you're listening to Amazon Music, that's cool too. I appreciate you. But tune into the YouTube video. I'll appreciate you a lot. As always, give your mom, give your dad, if you still have them, a hug and a kiss because they're very important. This is the Gym Podcast, the series about nothing. I believe this is episode 1. I just started this shit. This is episode 1. So we will see you on the next episode. Peace.